Yo, what's going on, ladies and gents? My name is Arbuckle. Welcome back to another video. Today we are once again back on Call of Duty Warzone, and I wanted to share with you guys the best class setup for the Oden Assault Rifle, one of my favorite ARs in the game, and one of the most powerful ones at that. What you're watching right now is me demonstrate what this weapon plays like and how it looks here against some veteran bots in a multiplayer private match, but please keep in mind that this class setup is specifically built for Warzone, so I wouldn't recommend running around in a public match multiplayer with this thing. But nonetheless, a really good Oden class setup that you guys should be able to dominate with. So if you guys take a look at the stats that we're going to get with this specific class setup, you'll see that we get a massive boost to accuracy and range, which are obviously the main focus points here in Warzone. We also get a really nice boost to control, so that'll help you out a little bit as well. We lose a lot of mobility, but obviously that's not going to be that important because mobility is not a major factor, especially with the ARs here in Warzone. So if you guys take a look at the attachments that we're going to be using with this specific class setup, the muzzle that we're going to be using is the monolithic suppressor, which is almost a given with every weapon here in Warzone. With this, we're getting sound suppression as well as damage range, giving us a nice boost to accuracy and range. So again, that monolithic suppressor muzzle. The barrel that we're using is the Oden Factory 810mm. So with this, we're getting a really nice boost to accuracy, range, and control with damage range, bullet velocity, and recoil control as our pro. So again, that Oden Factory 810mm barrel. We're not going to be using a laser, not necessary with this Oden or most ARs. The optic that we're using is the Cronin LP945 Mini Reflex. Now, I highly recommend running an optic with this thing. I think if you end up finding the Oden in a box or on the ground in Warzone, it generally doesn't come with an optic. But nonetheless, this is a really good gun to use in Warzone because it is so powerful. And having this thing with that reflex is going to help you significantly when it comes to distance. I'm not a big fan of those iron sights. But nonetheless, the Cronin LP945 Mini Reflex are really a great way to go here. We're not going to be using a stock. The underbarrel that we're using is the Commando foregrip. So with this, we're getting recoil stabilization as well as aiming stability. However, the aiming stability doesn't really matter too much because there's not really any idle sway here with AR. So the recoil stabilization is the main factor here, giving us a nice boost to accuracy, range, and control. So again, that Commando foregrip underbarrel. And last but not least, the ammunition that we're running is the 30-round mag. So obviously in most of my videos, I tell you guys to use the highest round mag possible. And with this class setup, we're doing the same. However, the aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speed is not fantastic with this class setup. Again, it's Warzone, so it's not that big of a deal. But if for some reason you really want better ADS speed and sprint to fire speed, you can get rid of the 30-round mag and run the rear grip stippled grip tape. Now, I tested both of these out against bots, and there's really not that much of a difference when you run that stippled grip tape. The aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speed isn't that noticeable. So I think in Warzone, it's definitely worth just running that 30-round mag in case you miss a few shots or want to finish someone else or finish someone off after you put them down without them getting away. But nonetheless, like I said, a really good class here for the Oden, a lot of fun to use. If you guys have any questions or anything else to add about this specific Oden class setup for Warzone, please make sure to leave a comment down below and I'll be sure and try to help some of you guys out. But I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see all you guys in the next video.